Welcome to Dildo, Newfoundland. And yes, that's a real place. Newfoundland, aka The Rock, home to arguably North America's oldest city, St. John's. Here, on Canada's largest island, life, language, and food has evolved in its own special way. Heavily influenced by English and Irish settlers, outsiders might find it a little difficult to understand a few of the local phrases and terms. Yes, my son, so he comes from away. Sorry, Newfoundlanders, that was a terrible rendition of a local phrase. Surrounded completely by salt water, the food here is some of the most incredible seafood Canada has to offer. On any given day, you might find yourself pull up to a table with a bit of cod tongue and britches, a little bit of fresh steamed cod, maybe a bit of codfish and chips. Cod stew, anyone? How about a little of the local moose? Or, if you're really lucky, on a Sunday afternoon, you could find yourself at a local kitchen table eating a little Jiggs Dinner. And to welcome you to the province, they developed their own special custom, locally known as getting screeched in. A local ritual where they make you stand in a nice bath of icy salt water, get you to try the local screech rum, learn a few local Newfoundland phrases.
Yes, bye.
Yes, bye.
Yes, bye.
Yes, bye.
Quick.
Blow it up, yeah. BLOW'. Blow it up.
And my God, they make you kiss a cod. Welcome to Newfoundland. It's like no other land on the planet. Hi, I'm Kix. I love food, travel, and motorbikes. This year, I wanted to see my own backyard, Canada. So I decided to ride the second largest country in the world, coast to coast, on a 250cc dirt bike. It was an incredible opportunity to see the real Canada from inside the kitchens of real Canadians. These are the people and foods that make up this incredible country. Welcome to the Cooked in Canada motorcycle adventure. After leaving my house on the other side of the country in a spring snowstorm, that was a terrible idea, I might add, I wanted to prove I was going ocean to ocean and touch down on the Pacific Ocean of Haida Gwaii. Then rode up to the end of the road in King Kola, down and then up again to the Northwest Territories. Then, after 4 months and 12,000 kilometers, I'd finally made it here to Cape Spear, the most easterly point in Canada. Woo! I made it! Well, sort of made it. This is only the halfway point. I still need to get back to the Yukon on the other side of the country before it snowed again. My God, winters are hard on a biker. After messing around a bit more in Dildo, the wife and I did some exploring to some of the many harbors around here. Then, one afternoon, sipping coffee at a local coffee shop near those adorable jelly bean houses, we met a local who picked us out as those come from away types and came over for a bit of a chat. Turns out he was into motorcycles, and before you knew it, we're in this guy's basement making beer and spending the night. I kid you not, this is Newfoundland. Coffee 1 minute, cocktails the next. Oh, Newfoundland, you're so good. Never change. Meet David and his brew-making buddy. All right, we're in the house of David in the beer-making basement. How do we know David? The same way we meet everybody. Had to pick the table in front of a coffee shop. He was nice enough to invite us over for a beer-making session and a place to sleep. What is it we're brewing here?
Oh, we got a good English bitter, most likely. Very handy quart bottles.
The pop shop becomes the beer bottles.
Yeah, I haven't taken the time to get these labels off.
And most of mine goes in. Remember these?
Oh, old stubbies.
Oh, yeah, these are perfect.
Let's pause for some information we found on the internet. Yeah.
The stubby beer bottle started in Ontario in 1961. It was 3 inches shorter, and a 24-pack was 5 pounds lighter than a long neck bottle case, which made them easier to store and transport. In 1978, a federal court ruled that the stubby was in fact a trademark of the Brewers Association of Canada. This trademark ensured Canadians knew their beer was brewed in Canada. In the 1980s, in an effort to boost sales, the stubby was slowly abandoned for the American-style long neck bottle. Canadians were not thrilled, but by the 1990s, the long neck was standard across the country. Since then, a number of throwback editions have been released, but the stubby remains more nostalgic than commonplace. I'll drink to that.
Wow.
They fit the pop shot cases perfectly.
And other than you're based in, what part of the world are we in right now? For all the millions of viewers at home who don't know this particular stop on the tourist trail.
In St. John's, Newfoundland, Labrador, Canada.
And would you say this is the best city in the country?
It's
the oldest.
Yes, it's
The oldest.
Actually, it's the oldest city in North America.
so
Oh, yeah.
fun. You get the best
There's
beer.
no imitations.
I think
Now,
so.
did you get out to Cape Spear?
We did,
Yes, yeah.
So you got that box checked?
Yeah.
Most easterly point in the world. Or in, sorry, the world in Canada.
Well, would you find the most easily where you were part of the Flat Earth Society?
Yeah, you get.
Now, by the way, if you are part of the Flat Earth Society, you must go to Fogo Island.
Oh, I've heard of
Because
Fogo
apparently
Island.
Fogo Island is one of the four corners
Oh,
of the
okay.
Flat Earth. It is.
That's where it ends. Well, right
All comes
now.
out of the same
So
pot.
anyway, if you want to know how to make beer, we know how to do it. When you want to know how to drink beer, we know how to do that too.
And ma'am, you're having one right now. How is it?
I am. It's delicious. It's very smooth.
Good advertisement.
Yeah.
I'll try one too. Well, yeah, it tastes like Newfoundland Black Gold.
That's really good.
Turns out Dave and I are kindred spirits. Check out this stash of BMWs.
Oh, but wait, there's more. Oh, what is this you got under here? This is the R11.
1978 R100. I bought it new.
You bought this bike new?
Brand spanker.
Wow.
1978.
And does it still run?
Well, when it was running when I put it away. The other one is around here. There's bits and pieces of it everywhere. There's a frame in there. My 1969 BSA Rollstar that I bought now. But it's in a million pieces.
Oh,
now,
it's
unfortunately.
all,
Nothing to see.
wow. The little
Gotta
Honda
get back
250
to
doesn't really blend in that well in here.
No, not really. You know, it does. Hard to beat a Honda.
It was a great night with the beer making boys, but I'd come on this adventure for the food, not for the beer. Okay, well, looks like you can't actually go anywhere in Newfoundland without a shot of Screech, or some homemade beer, or a glass of homemade wine. Man, I love these people. But I still had to find out what a Jiggs Dinner was.
Today we're off to the house of Mr. Jim, authentic Newfoundlander. He's going to teach us how to make a very authentic Newfoundlander dish, the Jiggs Dinner. Somewhere up here is his house. I'm thinking this is it right here. He claims to live in a 91-year-old house overlooking the water, and this looks like the place. He asked us to pick up a few authentic ingredients for the day too that we have on the moto. So we got a little cod strap back here on the back of the bike. And tucked in the side here is some Chalkers cured pork riblets. That was the request. Here it is. Oh, someone just honked at me. Hopefully that means they know who I am. Well, hopefully this is the right place. There's no vehicles here. He did say the grass was going to be freshly mowed, but I don't think it is. Oh, we're back. Hey there. Oh, is this on? Hey there. Is this Jim's house? Oh my god, I'm at the wrong house. Okay. Thank you. Whoopsies. Oh, it's a little bit embarrassing. That is the wrong... That's our wrong house. I'm pretty sure you said 91. Well, it did say freshly mowed grass. And that is not freshly mowed grass. Now, this looks like freshly mowed grass. Maybe the back door. Alright, let's try this again. Take two, Jim's place.
Not bad, sir. I thought I heard a blink of some sort.
Oh yeah, I actually drove to your neighbor's house.
Did you?
Yeah, he even told me the grass was just mowed. I saw 91.
Now that I'm inside the correct house, Jim shows me around. This oceanside home in Bay Roberts belonged to his grandparents and has been here since 1929. Wow! I wonder how many kitchen parties this place has seen. Right away, he starts to explain today's dinner. Leafy bits, turnip, potatoes, carrot, whatever the green stuff is in the bag, and some peas soaking on the counter. Then, over to the pot where the salt pork I brought is heating up. He points out, like a lot of classic recipes that have been around for generations, how you might do it in one house versus how it's done in the next could be a little different. And today we're doing with pork riblets, not turkey or a roast.
Always had the traditional Jiggs dinner, but of the last number of years, a lot of people would cook a turkey. A lot of people would cook a beef roast. Some people will know a roasted chicken. Some people would cook a grouse or a saltwater duck or turs, which are seabirds, and they are so tasty. I guess it's like anything else. You either love them or hate them.
The tur is the black meat bird, right?
Absolutely.
Okay, I've never had it, but someone was explaining to me.
Yeah, and they are absolutely delicious. This is a must-have meal when you're in the country, camping especially. So as the salt meat is boiling, I put the peas pudding in there and let that boil, in the bag. And that'll boil for the entirety of the dinner. And that'll expand and turn into hummus-like texture of a pudding. Very tasty.
There's no seasoning in this right now, just the salt from the pork.
Just the salt meat.
Then in goes a whole onion. An hour later, in goes the rest of the veggies.
Queso kicks, I'm going to, after boiling the salt meat and the peas pudding and an onion for roughly an hour. So now I'm going to add the carrot and turnip together. And this is a whitish looking turnip. It's from my friend's garden. So taken out of the garden.
You might notice Jim's a bit of a talker.
He mentioned to his nephew, who plays softball with Alicia, that he's come to Newfoundland and was wondering fishing destinations, hunting destinations. And he's been skating between hockey, playing rec hockey, senior hockey, junior hockey, refereeing hockey, playing pick-up shinny hockey. Yeah, Kevin's mother, God love her, was a wonderful cook. So then on Monday we'd have leftover hash with a few onions fried up. Hey, Kevin. Tuesday then, they'd have hot turkey sandwiches. Then the next day, they'd have turkey soup. So that was Thursday. And then Friday, if there's anything left over, she'd make fish cakes. You had fish and brews the other day with fresh fish. Most people I know use saltfish. Again, if you want to record it.
It's on, you're on, yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, Kevin was part of the refereeing team here in the island called the Three Blind Mice. He was like a horse with blinders on. He's good straight ahead. No such thing as back checking. You can get this on your film too, but delete that.
Yeah, that's fine. It's only going to be like 5 minutes on the end.
Yeah.
Let's pause for some information we found on the internet. Going there. Yeah.
What is a Jiggs dinner? A one-pot wonder whose origins arrived here along with the first Irish and English settlers, who brought with them their traditional boiled meals. Over time, these meals morphed to include ingredients that could be found or foraged locally. For one of the most iconic dishes on the island, trying to track down the origin of its name is a rabbit hole of legends lost in time. One theory suggests that Jiggs dinner was a typical dish served at infamous island kitchen parties, where the locals would dance or jig and party the night away. Other sources allude to a cultural influence and suggest it was a side effect of a widely popular comic strip, Bringing Up Father, that had an incredible run from 1913 to 2000. The main character, Jig, a working class man of Irish descent, wins the lottery. But to the dismay of his wife, he refuses to give up his casual dress and love of traditional fare of corned beef and cabbage. This meal would have resonated with many of the working class in the 1900s, and so it stuck, a Jiggs dinner. This meal is designed for the Newfoundland lifestyle, and as the afternoon rolls by, Jim and I sit and chat and drink a couple of glasses of his friend's homemade wine. But here on the Rock, the door is always open.
There you go.
This is the place to
Well,
be.
We got a gentleman here from Alberta. Alberta bound, Alberta bound. This is my longtime friend, Kevin Green. Mo.
Mo, nice to meet you, Mo.
Come in, Mo. Now, I got Jiggs dinner on. There, you guys want to stay for supper? Put on a few more potatoes. No, what do you mean? Keep your shoes on. Sure, you know it's Mark. Referee, that's Mark's homemade wine. Want to taste? Or do you want a beer? Mo?
What you get most of? I take a beer.
Mo, fishing
beer?
just before this?
And there's always a cold beer just waiting in the fridge.
Yeah.
Good.
So would more people here identify as British, Irish, or otherwise? What would be the more common?
Half
Irish
and
for
half.
sure. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So most people would say my ancestors are from Ireland, basically.
Anyway, so after about an hour and a half, 2 hours, probably a little longer, kicks, the last thing is the potatoes goes in. I'll keep that in, Kevin, for 5-10 minutes, and then I'll put the greens in on top of that.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Well, it smells pretty good.
Taste it.
Now, I've been called a pot licker before.
The pot liquor.
Is that what it was? That wasn't my first guess. It wasn't my first. I was going to actually
So
say.
you're
like,
going to
booze.
taste this pot liquor. Right?
But I never knew until now.
And yeah, this will put lead in your pencil.
That actually might be a good thing.
Whoa. Well, it's way more flavor than I was expecting out of that.
While I grab one more whiff of this delicious concoction from the pot, a musical rendition begins to unfold right behind me.
Get this now. There you go. You play and I'll sing. I've done a lot of living and I found no matter where you go, the whole world round, nothing comes together hand in hand. Where there'll find one, you'll find the other, music and friends. Music and friends. It's so good to bring together music and friends. Side by side, no one can break them. When you take the time to make them, nothing makes the world go round like music and friends. God love you, buddy.
Have I mentioned how much I love this island?
Kevin Greenland, ladies and gentlemen.
Not just a musical talent. Turns out, Kevin knows a little bit about the pot liquor too.
This is a tradition as well. You always taste the pot liquor before you have the dinner. Hey, Kevin.
Do your friends bust your balls about whether it's good or not too, or
Yeah.
or here do they usually
Kevin
say
is
it's
always complimentary, especially to me, so he's going to give me the ultimate compliment here at once.
I might have to stay for supper.
not bad, not bad.
Okay, so the last item to go in, buddy, and as you can see, the peas pudding bag is blown up pretty good.
How do you say it again? Blowed up?
Blowed up, yeah. BLOW''D, blowed up. Anyway, we just put the greens in, and they'll boil away to next to nothing.
Also quite a bit of greens.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
A whole lot is going in there, buddy.
This episode is brought to you by greens. For a Jiggs dinner, you gotta have them. Wait, what the hell are greens? Great question. The name's a little vague and I had no idea. We reached out to the good people at Taylor's Gardens, and here's what they said. Years ago, what people ate as greens were actually turnip tops, the leafy part that grows on a turnip. Nowadays, greens come from dwarf Essex rapeseed. You set the seeds in the late spring and cut them when they reach a certain height. They grow big enough in roughly 4 weeks, depending on the weather. Wow, that's amazing! Greens and Taylor's Farms, a Jiggs dinner's best friend. Now, back to the show. The fact that he can cram this 2-pound bag into this pot is culinary magic all its own. Then one more round before the boys head off to their next little kitchen party.
The whole world right like music and friends. Well done yourself, Kevin. Oh.
Soon Kevin rolls out, and right after, Jim's sister Sandy rolls in with her family. And suddenly, I'm in a class for a classic blueberry duff. In goes some flour, baking powder, a bit of margarine, sugar, vanilla, egg, some blueberries, then into a greased pan. What's amazing is this duff is going to sit right on top of the boiled dinner and cook during the final phase. This one-pot wonder just keeps getting better.
How long do you want this in there for?
Like
Approximately?
about 15
Yeah.
minutes.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's kinda like
normally
that.
I will just
Yeah.
boil a little.
There you go, buddy. See, that's the blueberry duff, blueberry pudding, just about done.
Then,
Yeah.
just like that, it's ready. Out comes the duff, then the greens, the hummus-like peas pudding, then the veggies and the meat. Jim sets aside the pot liquor to be used as a soup base for later. And voila! Jiggs Dinner is served for the whole family.
As our guest of honor today, buddy.
I'm going to be first up.
Yeah, grab your plate. And
I like these authentic plates too.
Yeah. That's,
Pork
Yeah.
dish here.
yeah.
And then next on the list is
Pork riblets. Then you have fresh turnip came out of the ground today
from your friend's garden here.
from my friend's garden.
Yep.
And then you have potatoes,
Yeah.
which are a little overboiled, but
Perfect.
it's
Yeah.
hard
Looks
to-
great.
So get some carrot.
Oh, yeah, carrot too. Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's no uniformity to the vegetable. You just chop it up and chuck it in. It's good to go.
Yeah, you just eat that now as it is, and then like you say, now there's the peas pudding there, buddy. And get some greens.
little
The
bit of-
turnip, we call them turnip tops because it's the tops of the turnip plant.
So it's pretty self.
Yeah,
Self-explanatory.
explanatory.
Okay.
Yeah. Or we call it turnip greens. That's the blueberry duff, we call it, a blueberry pudding.
Okay.
There we have it.
Looks
Now we
amazing.
The incredible Jiggs Dinner isn't as much about the meal itself as to how it's integrated itself into the culture. It's a snapshot of Newfoundland in one pot. The meat from a friend, the vegetables from a neighbor, and it sits and simmers while your fishing buddies stop in for beers and a little impromptu party. Then, in the last stage of the simmer, the family rolls in for a nice Sunday dinner. What other meal can break up the day of easygoing island life into friends, fun, and then family? Both incredible and edible. The Jiggs Dinner. Next time on the Cooked Motorcycle Adventure, we're headed back to Nova Scotia to do a bit of splashing around, meet up with some old friends, deal with a bit of weather, and eventually find our way inside a Gaelic kitchen to learn about the dishes from the Gaels of Scotland.
Welcome to Dildo, Newfoundland. And yes, perhaps just a nice light stir fry. Welcome to Dildo, Newfoundland. And yes, welcome to Dildo, Newfoundland. And yes, friendly locals. No, I should be saying sorry. Welcome to Dildo, Newfoundland. And yes, that's a real place. Welcome to Dildo, Newfoundland. And yes, welcome to Dildo, Newfoundland. And yes, my own special certificate. Welcome to Newfoundland.